Welcome back to Elevation 44. It's your girl B. For those of you who are new, welcome to the channel, and if you're returning, welcome back, family. So today I have a video I think a lot of you are going to appreciate. I know that this channel has been focusing a lot on astrology, but I also, want to make sure that I am putting out spiritual content as well. So today's video is going to get more into the spirituality side, spiritual practices that we can use and implement to help ourselves, stay on the right track, to help ourselves continue to evolve and grow and to keep elevating, right? Elevation 44. That is what this platform is about: elevating, evolving, ascending, okay? So we're doing that together. So today's video, we're diving into some spiritual practices or tips, just some things that you probably already know how to do, that you probably just need a reminder on. But it's very, very important for you to make sure that you're reminded on these things and to implement these practices into your daily life to make sure that you're continuing to elevate your energy, keep your energy protected no matter what is going on. This is a very tough time of the year for a lot of us. It's like right after the holiday season, and a lot of people's energy levels and moods tend to pretty much drop off after the holiday season. Not only that, we're smack in the middle of winter season, and for those of us in the northern hemisphere, and winter is a tough time because the sunlight, our hours of sunlight are drastically reduced. Not only that, for a lot of us it's really cold outside, so we're not able to kind of get out and be in nature and get sunlight and that vitamin D and that recharging that we need, and to just basically kind of get our mental is just kind of off. And then there's a lot going on in the world. If you aren't in America, if you're somewhere else, but if you live in the US, I'm sure even if you're not in the US, you've been kind of following the news and everything that's been happening here with our people and our government and everything like that. So there's just a lot of energy siphoning going on, aka energy vamping from various sources. It's very important for us to just keep ourselves vibing high during this time, making sure that mentally, spiritually, physically, that we're protecting ourselves and we don't get stuck down in those lower vibrations, because getting stuck down in those lower vibrations bring on depression, bring on anxiety, bring on fear, and then you end up solidifying your spot in the 3D, and we're not staying in the 3D world. We're ascending up to the new world. We're going up to 5D, baby. So we don't have time for all of that, and we got to make sure that we're doing what we have to do unapologetically to make sure that we are going in the right direction, okay? So here are some of my tips, some things that I'm going to remind you on, and I know that you guys know these things already, okay? So these are just reminders because we all need reminders. I need reminders. Sometimes I need reminders on the basic things, okay? So these tips are to help you keep your energy high so you can keep vibrating high in 2021 and beyond, all right? All right, so the first thing, my first tip that I would recommend is starting and ending your day with a good routine. And what do I mean by that? It doesn't have to be an elaborate routine. Actually, the more simple, the better. My routine looks something like this. The way that I start my day is I get up, I make a cup of tea. After I make a cup of tea, I sit and I give my gratitude. I do my affirmations. I do about 15 minutes of meditation after that. And then after doing that, I do exercise, and that's it, right? So I make sure that I start my day with my gratitude, with my affirmations, with my meditation, and with my exercise to get the chi moving in my body. That is just my particular routine. I do that all within an hour time frame, just because I don't have the luxury of drawing out my entire morning, and I know a lot of you don't either. But your morning routine could look completely different from that, and that's okay. Do what works for you to make sure that you're getting your day started on the right, vibe, or in the right mind state, okay? So starting your day with a good routine, ending your day with a good routine, whether that be, your hot shower, winding down with a book, a cup of tea, listening to something inspirational or motivational, or soothing at night. It doesn't matter really what you put in there, but starting and ending your day with a good routine is definitely what I would recommend as one of my tips. The second thing that I would recommend you doing is something that I talked about doing in my morning routine, which is gratitude. So every day I give gratitude. I start my day off that way. You don't have to start your day off that way. You can put it whatever you want in the day, but the attitude of gratitude really attracts more into your life. It really also puts things in perspective and just helps you to be in a happier, more high vibing place. Gratitude really lifts your vibration. So, I give gratitude to the source energy, creator, the divine, whatever you want to call that energy. I give, gratitude to my spirit tribe, my ancestors, my guides, all of that. So whoever that you're connecting with on a higher spiritual plane, give gratitude to them. Also give gratitude to yourself. Also give gratitude to those who are here with us, because I believe that we choose to reincarnate here and come back at specific times to learn certain lessons, and we also come in groups together, and we've been doing that over lifetimes. So be thankful for the people who have come to experience this journey and to teach you things here as well, who are physically here. Whether those relationships be difficult or at ease, you need to be thankful for all of the lessons and everything that are coming along, because you guys chose to come down and do this together. So even though it's sometimes hard to think about that from a human perspective, if you think of it from a higher level perspective, you should show gratitude on all levels, okay? The third thing that I would recommend doing daily to raise your vibration is affirmations. Affirmations, because there are power in words. It's called spelling or spells for a reason. Words are literally casting spells over your life. So when we want to cast spells, we want to speak things into existence that are positive. So speak positivity over your life. Affirm yourself. Say, I am good. I am of sound mind. I am at peace. I am thriving. I am healthy. I am loved. I love. You know what I mean? Just continuously say those things, even in times that you don't feel it. There are mornings I get up and I don't feel I don't really feel connected maybe to the affirmation that day, but I'm saying it every day because I'm casting a spell over my life. I'm speaking things into existence, and that energy that I am releasing through the sound vibration, through those words, through the spelling, right, is literally going to be the energy that is the magnet that attracts those things to me. So, casting those words out and basically putting that type of vibration out is a very, very powerful thing, even if you don't necessarily feel connected to it in the moment. The more you say it, the more you will be connected to it, the more it becomes reality for you. So affirmations are very, very powerful, okay? The next thing that I would recommend to make sure your vibration is high every day is meditation. Meditation is key. And I know a lot of you already know this, but how many times do we need to be reminded? I've had people say to me, did you meditate today? And I was like, you know what? I didn't. And that's why I feel off. So thank you for that reminder. We all need the reminders. Meditation is the time, that you are sitting still or just quieting your mind to receive whatever downloads and informations that are coming from the higher realms, okay? And you can't hear that information or get those messages if you are constantly in motion, constantly moving mentally, not physically, but mentally. So there's a time where you need to quiet down and still your mind. But your meditation doesn't necessarily mean that you've got to be sitting still with your eyes closed like this. Like, that is something that works for some people. Some people like to do walking meditations. They're walking and they're like literally allowing things to be downloaded to them as they're walking. Some people like to just write, like just sit and do automatic writing. Whatever comes and is being downloaded, they're just writing it out. So there's different forms of meditation. They don't all have to look the same, nor do they have to be a long drawn out process. You don't have to be meditating for an hour. It could be 10 minutes. It could be 15 minutes. It could be 30 minutes. Whatever works for you, but it's a time for you to receive and get information. And that's really, really vital, because that's where your discernment comes from. That's where your guidance comes from. All the answers that we seek and we are usually looking for in the outside world are within us. So that is a time for you to get that information. All right. The fifth thing that I would recommend is exercise. Okay, because exercise gets the chi, which is that life force, that energy in our bodies moving. We weren't meant to be stagnant. We weren't meant to have our chi stagnant. And when we don't exercise, that's when depression comes on. That's when we don't feel well. And it doesn't have to be, again, none of these practices have to be long. You know, exercise could be 10 minutes of yoga. There are amazing videos on YouTube that are 10-minute yoga practices that you can start your morning or end your day off with. 15 minutes, you know, you can jog outside, you can go take a walk, like just get the, you know, chi, the energy moving in your body. It was meant to be moved so that, you know, we can have the energy constantly recycling and rotating and re-energizing itself. When it's stagnant, that's when things usually go left. That's when your body actually, not only does your mind suffer and your psychology of what's going on in your mind, you know, get pulled under, but also that's when your physical body also goes into like chaos, where it's now starting to, you know, bring on disease and weight gains and weakness. And our bodies were meant to be moved. The chi was meant to be moved within us. So exercise is definitely something that I'm always going to recommend. And it also, there is a reason why that chi moving boosts our immunity, right? You get low immunity, low vitality when you're not exercising, when you're not moving that chi within your body. So there's a reason why that's linked. So the sixth thing that I'm going to recommend is diet, okay? And diet is so important because it is what we put in our bodies that fuel us, literally fuel that energy, that chi that I was talking about when we were talking about the exercise. Like, we want electric, high vibrational foods to help renew and boost our energy. This is what helps us vibe high. Also, when we're, you know, following the proper diet, which is, you know, good sources of water, you know, good filtered water, good high vibrational foods like fruits and vegetables, and staying away from all of the packaged stuff like on the shelf that is like either tampered with and GMO. The fruits and vegetables too, like a lot of them do have some GMO things to them, so you're gonna have to be discerning on what to choose to eat. But, you know, a lot of things on the shelf, the packaged stuff is like filled with chemicals, filled with all kinds of stuff. Our food is just messed up, especially if you live here in the US, you know what I'm talking about. But trying to make a conscious effort to choose things that are going to electrify your body, that are going to boost your vibrations, those high vibrational foods. A lot of that is, you know, again, drinking a lot of good water, a lot of good, you know, fruits and vegetables and natural plant energy and things like that. And I'm not saying that you can't have those other things in your diet that you want to, but making sure that you have a diet that where that is like a large majority of the foundation. And then if you want to have your little cheats and have your little cookie here and have your this there, and I mean, by all means, but making sure that the bulk of your diet is those high vibrational foods, and making sure you get lots and lots of water, especially during the winter. A lot of us don't drink enough water during the winter season because it's cold and you're just not probably as thirsty. So making sure that your diet is on point is going to definitely help boost your energy. The next thing that I'm gonna recommend is getting outside, getting into nature. And I know this one is hard because it is cold and no one wants to be outside when it's cold. A lot of people don't like to be outside when it's cold, but it doesn't have to be long. 5, 10, 15 minutes if you can withstand it. Just getting outside, even if it's cold, allowing the sun to, penetrate your skin, allowing the fresh air to re-energize you, getting outside, touching a tree, touching the earth, that really does help. And like I said, it could be 5 minutes, it could be 10 minutes, whatever you can withstand within your temperature. Just get outside, take a quick walk. It could be a 5-minute walk around your house, around your neighborhood. It could be a jogging or jumping jacks outside in place so that you don't get too cold. Just making sure that you spend a little bit of time outside every single day. It really does help re-energize you, ground you, and boost your energy, okay? And then the last thing that I would recommend in terms of keeping your vibration high, your energy high, is making sure that you're protecting your energy and being unapologetic about protecting your energy. And what did I mean by that? Protecting your energy from people, toxic people, toxic conversations, toxic environments, social media, the news, like making sure you're unapologetically protecting your energy. So withdrawing from what you need to withdraw from to make sure that you're always in a high vibrational space. There are times where you're going to be baited, literally baited. They're looking to reel you in, okay, and siphon off your energy, to vamp your energy by getting you involved in certain conversations or exposing you to certain things. You have to know when you need to tap out, when you need to withdraw and just go do your own thing to keep your vibe and your sanity and your peace. Protect your peace at all costs, you know what I mean? So those are things that I would definitely watch for, especially people that are close to you that have, they may not be toxic themselves specifically, but they may have toxic traits and want to bait you into certain conversations or expose you to certain things, and you're just like, you don't want to. It's okay not to engage, and you have to be unapologetic about that. And anybody who is really truly for you will understand when you don't want to be involved and be in certain places or talk about certain things, or you want to limit your time on social media or anything like that. So those are my best tips for keeping your vibration high during this winter season and at any time. Let me know down in the comments below, what are some things that you do to keep your vibration high? Maybe there's something that I have not listed here that you do. These are just kind of like the common sense ones that I can think of off the top of my head, but I'm sure there are many more things that you can do. There's sound therapy. You can use binaural beats and all kinds of things to help raise your vibration. There's just so many other little caveats and little facets that we can go down, but let me know down in the comments below if you have anything to share. I hope that you all are just literally protecting your peace, keeping your vibes high, and just, you know what I mean? Just not letting a lot of this stuff drag you down, because what it is trying to do is to distract you and to drag you down and to suck your chi, suck your energy, and we're not doing that. Like I said, we're going up, we're moving towards 5D. We don't have time for the 3D stuff. We're leaving this behind, and this old world order and the old shit that goes along with it. So we gotta, you know what I mean? We gotta keep it moving, literally. And to keep it moving literally, that vibration needs to be increasing. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you found it helpful, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.